And once again, welcome. And if today being your first time of watching, this my guest. They are not new, but if you are new, you are welcome. I have my sister Dorcas and I have my brother Opoku here to discuss this art of forgiveness. What does that mean if we ask somebody to forgive in a marriage? Sometimes it entails a lot. Some things we do, we don't want to forgive, but the Holy Bible says you should forgive. How many times? Answer it for yourself. Welcome, Brother Poku. How has it been your week?
It was a little bit stressful, but it was okay, as you know.
Yeah.
It has been normal as well.
And the kids are also doing
yes,
well.
yes, by the grace of
And
God,
and mommy also.
Mommy, she has been complaining a little bit, but we're still moving.
Okay, yes. Nice. Stadaka, so welcome.
Thank you.
So lovely to have you every time. I can't do without you. So today, I know you're going to give it to us the way we are expecting you to give it to us. How has been your week?
Oh, my week has been good. And I'm really happy when Anapoku is with me.
I understand because you two are, my viewers would tell it. They say, oh, you two are just like in real life, the things that you people should have married.
Hey, I go find some boy. Anapoku, Mr. But
the kids are also fine, and your husband is also doing well.
They're all doing lovely.
Madam for Cassia.
Good. So it's not possible for you to get married. Anyway. Yeah. So, Brother Poku, when you talk about forgiveness in marriage, what does that mean?
To forgive is to let go. It's not to that is the simple meaning of to say forgiveness. To let go of everything. So in marriage, I said the other time that it's about two people living together with different training and upbringing as well. So probably the way you think is not going to be as you have been thinking and supposing it to be. It's a matter of you working things together to make sure that your marriage becomes what you are willing, or your marriage becomes what you desire to have.
Okay. Stodakas, what is forgiveness in marriage?
With me, I think forgiveness is a choice, depending on the situation in which you want to forgive. Because you cannot just always base things with what Nana Poku always say, the Bible. The Bible is our basics, yes. And I will stand on the fact that as much as the Bible is there, we also have wisdom. So to forgive somebody or your husband is a choice. That is when you're willing to make things work. So with me, when we say forgiveness is the willingness or the choice you choose to forgive the person, depending on what the person has done to you.
So it doesn't matter the gravity of the sin the person has done.
Actually, it depends. That is why I'm saying it's a choice. I'm not saying, because the person has done the thing, so definitely the person needs to be forgiving. It's a choice. If I'm with my husband and then he does something that I want to forgive him, then it is something that I've sat down to say, I do in person because I want the marriage to work. So it's a choice that I will make. But then we're talking about forgiveness. You realize that there are certain things that a man will do that you keep forgiving, and the man is not stopping, and you keep forgiving. What's the sense in forgiving somebody who is not willing to stop doing what is making you forgive?
That is where I have a problem with because and one day, what I say, I will say unya butre many pan. A new thing now when I come once that bringing up a new thing to somebody, don't expect it to happen in just a second.
So, in your opinion, for how long does the person have?
He or she needs time.
For how long?
It doesn't matter the time. Like we shouldn't place an ultimatum on anybody when it comes to marriage or something or relationship. You should give the person time. If you love the person. in quote, I quote again, if you don't love the person, that that and one of it might be opposite. But when you are found in love with anybody, you have to give the person time. And you must be able to express your feelings out. That my dear, this thing I don't like. This thing I like. And when you come out with the thing that you don't like, I keep saying to her, don't expect that it will happen in a day. Because it's a new thing to him or her.
But do you forgive the person? The person keeps on repeating. It's like a circle. Excuse me. Because he thinks, oh, when I do this, when I go and I ask for forgiveness, he will forgive me.
He or she does not think as the way you suppose. But it's a new thing. Like you are learning something new, right? When it comes to learning, it's difficult for everybody to learn. So some people are able to pick things very easily. Some do pick things in a couple of times. By the grace of God, we have kids. Sorry, if you don't have kids, if you are listening to me. Bringing up a child is children. We have your own crown ahodo. Akrebu owa fast no picking him. But nya akrebi na fast. In the no nkyere say doctors ba picking him antema me ban picking him so me press see crown so obia na ne de. Ati ase. Entie bia ukuna ware no. Or so many time na ira ware so many time no pick it. Ebe baako mienu. Oh, now coach no. Don't expect say at once na I can't pick it. It doesn't work like that.
No, I disagree with him totally. Nana is talking as if like we are talking about kids. These are grown-ups. Empenufo mienu you people have come together to marry. Our enankasa itself, it's a work. Then you get a man that you're going to take. What time do I need to take? Fine. Say at the end, it depends on the gravity of the thing the person has done to you. And now, upasa would the pano. Now here is the case, even would the pano crapona make an is a choice. Now why you don't want the channel? Nani pano san ya the cronby now say what's now say you need to wait for the end. Let me give an example. Nanapoku, I will never side with you because anytime you're having a discussion, you quote it with a very nice word. I don't understand why he does that. Because mini mikunu netie. Ebi a mikunu no any your friend is saying ye house help. And ebi a mikunu no on me house help nada. It is my choice.
It's a gravity.
Yeah, because your friend say ye nemua. Na se minim say as a woman me ya ma said ye I'm doing it well, I'm doing everything, you have not complained. And then I see say oni me made dada. Na me dey cho first one because fine, I didn't know what transpire. Ebia enumpo ye fan shebe wa kire me say bia doctors we na wunye ni ye intimacy okay fine and I will correct myself so that we leave. Then I'm trying, and I said, me so may fight. Say I can be able to meet up to your standard, and I said meet you halfway. And then the next minute I realized, oh, you are telling me, say, no,
you need more time.
I wanna make us say, bia, Adriana made ni ya me support is a bear money, any oba etione made that. You guys should get me right. But I'm talking in case of human. Because I find nipa. For instance, I'm a man. A man, saying I'm a boy, and a different from saying you're a boy man. A man takes time to get feeling for a man. But a man, it doesn't take time. We go by what we see in a seconds.
Yeah.
What I say? In terms of it's time ni abutre. Bearman ne umade akoda. Waka. Why ye pemu skills biya. Masana na akoda. Maybe depending on how you dressed in whilst you are in the house. Maybe how you put yourself together whilst you are in the house. So if I were you have to confront.
But I mean, Joa, no. There are husbands, some of the husbands there, no matter how you dress in the house, if they will still want to go out or sleep with their housemate, they will do it. That one.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. I'm a man. a man, how you put us and how you place us. That's how we.
So you are telling me, say all men.
Not all men.
Thank you.
Sorry, not all men. Not all men. Some men, and some also go beyond board. So if you are unlucky to have those that go beyond board, also the all. All the NSA, you have a big work to do. Some oshana unye guda. Sorry to use that word. I would prefer you to learn more in sex. After learning sex, yeah, man, and you must start it. Yeah, sex, yeah, at the like just go beginning. Those neman can take more man a famine. Yes, we fire. What I say, you need to change the way you dress in the house.
Why should you always be like do things? Chesa wona wakwaya boneno. Wo ayem fa ne se wo awaya ade na.
We are the head of the house.
It can never be.
Matter, look at the way the girls are behaving.
No. Listen.
That
is why I was stressed that forgiveness is a choice, because when you have an attitude like this, how can I forgive you?
Whether you people like or yes, it's it in the Bible.
Stop using the Bible and be realistic, Nana Poku. Stop using the Bible.
I'll keep being realistic.
Okay.
But in our social life, when a lady is found of fornicating out of marriage, it is seen to extreme to everybody.
But why is it not with men?
But with men, it's normal. Why is it normal?
Yeah.
Listen, why? Do you know? Do you want to know the reason why?
Yes,
tell us.
I'm gonna tell you guys tonight. This morning. The reason is, look at it. I love the way the ladies are attentive now. Be attentive. I love it. The reason is, men we control, and we are your head. We were created before you. We came before a lady came. And out of us came a lady. Out of us were created a lady.
So.
Listen to me. Wait. So don't say so. If without me you are not here, that is to my religion, and that is.
Nana Poku, stop using religion as your base.
I have to use
because the Bible doesn't tell you to be fornicating every time and say you are the head.
Does not encourage fornicating, but
be unfaithful.
The Bible lets me know that I am the head, and
to cause adultery in your own marriage.
No. I'm not causing adultery. No, I'm not.
But that is what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, we because we came. You guys came out of us.
So what will your wife do that you will not be able to forgive her?
No, okay. Let me put religion aside.
Yeah. A dear partner,
wait. Let me put religion aside.
Yeah.
As you all can bear with me, if a lady fornicates out of marriage, see how the community sees a lady.
Nana, from the way you are talking right now, if a woman causes adultery, it should be understandable because we are all human. Why?
Do you know what? The community that we live in will never accept a lady fornicating out of marriage.
And then now we are in Holland. This community accept that.
No, never.
Even in Holland, it's a social country. You can do anything.
Holland is a social, but they will never accept a lady in
Nana, please
fornicating.
Check your facts right, please.
Because wait, don't take it personal. That's a fact.
Nana, I'm not taking this thing personal, but what you are saying, you also have to check your facts.
It means that our customs and values play important role in this.
Of course, situation. That is how we are bring. That culture is a way of life. That is how we live. That's culture. Yeah. That is how we were.
So putting religion aspect aside. You also comes to our customs and culture, which plays important role. But do you know that some of the customs that they encourage the men to cheat or to be unfaithful to their wives? No,
you know what? The same Bible. You know the King Solomon. You know King Solomon.
I know.
That is the.
That is there. You see how you guys are calm down.
Yeah.
You know, it's not bad. I don't want to go down to make you guys feel embarrassed or something.
No, we
this
can't
is a
be embarrassed.
discussion.
This
This
is a
is
discussion.
an educative something. It's no
Good.
embarrassment.
Yeah.
Good.
Speak your mind, but make sure you are
Okay,
checking
good.
You
your
are checking your
facts.
facts. Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna check my fast.
Yeah.
And my fast are going to be real.
Yeah.
Of course. But
But to me,
women, listen, women. Sorry to
Yeah,
to
it's
let
okay.
you know the whole. So
Yeah.
women are not supposed, and it will not be accepted by our community, as we were raised as kids, to see a woman in marriage
committing adultery.
committing adultery. But for women, it's normal. I'm talking as a layman person. Forget about my religion or whatever. A layman person,
But
a lay person,
but
a layman. When I'm in marriage with you and I'm from, they see nothing wrong with this. But when I marry you and you are found of that, it's a big issue.
but
Why?
do you think it's right?
Yes.
Being normal human
That
being.
is what let
me land.
That is what we came to meet.
And if it is wrong, we should just accord it and let it be on. Is that what we're saying?
My dear host, there's an argument on the social media about Ashanti people and the Bono people. Sorry to bring this, not to create anything. It's something that you came to meet, whether you like it or yes, you must follow. And if you follow this, the society is going to love you. That's it. If you're a woman and you think I've married you, I am your husband, and I have fornicated, and you are going to fornicate as well, as I mistakenly did, the society will not.
But here is the case: you have fornicated against your wife. First, your wife has forgiven you, accepted you to be normal. You go on, not once, not twice. Like it's something like you have purpose in your life
It is
to
not
do.
purpose in anybody's life to do.
So what happened
But
to those
get
men?
this understanding.
Yeah.
Marriage is working.
I
Sister
don't
Abba,
get it.
I've
Marriage
allowed
is
Nana
full of work.
to
Yeah.
speak all these things that he's saying
Yeah.
because I'm in a state of shock.
You will be shocked.
Because Nana forgets that the person that you've gotten married to is also a human being. As much as your biblical whatever is telling you, a woman was created out of you, and because of that, you should bring the
You should
woman home
forgive
and abuse
100 and
her
something
by
wives.
sleeping with your maid,
Nobody-
and the woman keeps forgiving you, and you think
nobody
the
is
society
abusing-
will understand this.
Yeah.
The society will accept this situation. Then a man like this, it's not worth it for forgiving a man like this. That is why I said forgiveness is a choice. When you have a situation like this, then there's no need for giving. Because the definition of forgiving for me is when the person that you're forgiving is also willing to change.
So tell
Then
me,
you
what?
don't love me.
Let me.
What is
no.
it?
If you
The-
love me, if you truly love me, you have to understand my state of condition.
So then it means
So
maybe
it
you are
means
sick.
it's your character or something you cannot.
We have a difference between a character and working.
Tell us the
Working
difference.
towards what?
To what?
But do you love me?
Yeah.
Do you love
do
me?
love your
because
wife.
because I loved it. That was the reason why I got married to you.
Then
Yes,
why are you
but
sleeping
why
with my
you
maid?
keeping- You are still
Don't
hating
let
the
us kill
woman
you today, Nana Poku.
Yeah.
No, don't kill me. These guys are really gonna kill me.
No,
But the
you
truth
are
is,
still
the
hating
truth-
the
truth is-
woman you claim
truth is-
you
the
love
truth is-
by committing adultery over and over again.
Listen, every man and everybody, I love the attention and I love the environment. To be honest with you, the way
God,
you
Nana
guys-
Poku.
no. To understand a man or to understand men is difficult. Why am I saying this? We are into categories, So depending on the category of the man that you have gotten married to, you need to make time for that man, and you need a whole lot of work to do.
So
Sorry to say this.
yeah.
I need to prove reality. I have a neighbor in my apartment. He don't have a curtains like you guys do. He masturbates every morning.
Is he married?
This a white guy.
Yeah,
a
but
man.
is he married?
No, I don't know. He's not married. He's single.
Yeah, so-
Wait. The way our feelings. I want to be real.
Yeah.
This is real. This is not example. This is beyond example. I see him, and a day I come out. I call my wife to like to take a look of that guy. Says every day, every minute, when the guy is he's masturbating.
What
Why
is the
guy?
So
basis of this?
you get married to this
no,
man.
if you
Get
this
married,
guy,
yeah, that character is in him forever.
Forgot of the masturbating. He's sexually aroused all the time. You understand? So if you are a lady and you go and you have the chance of having this man as your husband, then you have a whole lot of work to do.
Nana, can I say something?
So this guy at work, home. So you if you are a lady to this guy, meaning you need to do more. You guys don't see.
So it means that every time I have a question. It means that every time this guy will be masturbating, you are satisfying the guy, but he'll be masturbating every time he does that. You have to forgive. Forgive. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying. I'm considering of his feelings.
No.
Okay.
Sister Abba.
Yeah.
I would allow you to ask me a question, but there is something I need to address. As spiritual as Nana Puku is, or as biblical understanding that he has of the Bible. Maybe, let's say, I don't even understand the Bible, but I believe that anything that you do, you become possessed with a thing. This person is an unmarried person. We are talking about married situation. This man is masturbating every time. So there is a spiritual aspect of this thing.
Yeah.
Fine. That is why we caught before. No,
you are using spiritual now.
listen,
Let
you
her
caught
talk. Yeah.
before
Let her talk.
you
Yeah.
marry this man.
Yeah.
With somebody with such attitude, when you're courting him, the man would be chasing you all the time with sex. You understand? If it's not sex, some people don't want sex. They just want to masturbate. That is his character. Somebody like this, when you marry him, he will not even love to have sex with you. But the feeling is masturbating. The act is what he does. So he wouldn't even bother you with sex, but he'll be masturbating. You understand? And with that, you realize that the thing has become so chronic that you need to deal with it spiritually, or have to go and see some psychologist, somebody to sit down to talk to him. You understand? But for me, coming back to forgiveness, if I live with my husband, that before Nana came in to say all these things that he has said, I said, you've done it first, one. I have sat down with you to talk to you about the situation. Yeah. Why would I do all this for you to go ahead to sleep with our maid? But then you explain that maybe that or this that the maid is doing well. So maybe the best thing is for me to change.
Yeah.
I have changed for you. Whatever you want me to do, maybe climb on the top of the building for us to do whatever, I'm doing all for you. But I still realize you're still sleeping with this girl. And then, with such forgiveness, the person that you're forgiving is not willing to change from what he's doing for you to forgive. So I keep stressing that forgiveness is a choice. When the person that you are dealing with is willing to change also, then you can forgive.
So what are the characteristics that build in us if you don't forgive our partners in marriage?
The thing is, if you don't forgive, you harbor bitterness. You start to hate the person. Because I believe when you want to forgive somebody, you sit down with the person, you talk about the person, you talk about what actually happened, and then you go a long way to work at it, as he's saying. So if you don't forgive the person, you harbor bitterness, frustration, stress, and finally, it brings divorce.
Don't even go there.
Yeah.
You are killing yourself. You know, you didn't want to add that to it. I want to add it to it yourself. When you don't forgive, a space to forgive, you kill yourself as well. And don't forget, when you die, the man will get a lady at your funeral.
With the way you are and the way you be sleeping with the maid and telling me I should wait for you, even if I forgive you, then you might rather even kill me.
No. Don't get me wrong.
Because the act will even kill me.
Don't get me wrong. I am not encouraging people or husband sleeping with sleeping outside of marriage. May kasa out of any panel, any pa you wiase, any bema. Mema ye feelings na kitwa bi e wo haya o eni akiro munim esoma pretend mu ma munim moto munim se mema feelings wa no ya bema do ni si ya no ayemre wa ho to munim.
Then why did you get married? I didn't tell now why.
Getting married because you person getting rid of that.
And then the person is still doing it, and you want me to come home and nurture such a person?
Wait. Getting rid of that means that is why you have a big way to do.
Into mami
because pena on worry no.
Mama, why ne say on messing kodi me made?
O men ka say on kodi made.
It's not only
as of mpacho o dem question
because there is simple
me bacho me na me host mama kasa. Me question say o person would cho bia and some bisa ben na was a wo bisa nimpa no. O person would cha.
Good question.
Yeah.
Go be raw.
Be raw, which means
some ladies in African homes, I don't come in your back and say, you train you be say, we pennies, we vagina, ye ukukasa wakamuzu. Be raw, sit your husband or wife down. A dear excuse Benham, you are open. A dear now open.
So, Doctors, what are some of the questions you really want to consider before forgiveness?
The thing is, we should also realize we are talking about forgiveness. So, if you're willing to forgive the person, as Nana said, you should sit down with the person, talk about the situation, talk about the reason why the person is doing what he's doing. Good. What can I do to help you to stop what you are doing? Good. And finally, what I can also do to help you. Enti samotena se moka sa nema we nyina na ntiase ba montemo, then it means there's you are trying to solve it.
O catch we are ye. Obu o ga so me pe doggy. Me pe o be my excuse o me na me ya makoya adwuma sa 8 hours. And go for am go aboji kwa no me excuse here. Me ma bre me nya sa de ma. Na won't me nya no be here. O ha ne say.
So we are talking about the processes.
When energy wom tie.
Yeah.
Host no one energy will do all the
No, I'm just I want to ask my questions. I have my questions. I want to meet my questions.
Question, but
yeah.
Edu be now you're real. But I said person was capable because Edu baby at the opa.
Oh yeah, we are all considering. Me je share dia me kulupa na ma ya ma no.
Na bomo ne so abre. So mreye. Yeman to prevent him from doing such act again.
Na yewo ebi honum kra wo mbre kra o de be man 20 times a day. Now if you want to still go back, you will still go back.
O de man.
And also
o de man kwa beso.
O de man say o si pano. So pano, nessa still no. Wonim say obi ho be cool no matter how you do it. And so at the end of the day no still he will be the man he is.
On ça fait ma say pushing fene. I have an facial. Pushing out
the question. Na poku na minim be bi ba.
No. A man no mumu ye muta fake.
No. It's not a fake thing. No.
My bread.
I didn't say that they won't come in now. So me ka say ye di akira na ye sorry.
Any mon come anuntum.
Because
muta complaint muka say too much.
Say ya bread. And say o bread so there, what's utumi ka say wa bread.
O bread utumi.
Energy bi any what is
that? Me say obusa me ka bread na ko bi there.
E te bread ase. But to be a mum bread my bread. What the bread? Keep on bread excuse there.
So I have this question that I wrote. I want to so my question to both of you is say enema ben biom na apart from adultery no, we can also cannot forgive our men, you know.
When we, marriage, I always say it's a work. Two people coming together. We shouldn't find that adultery sometimes become a major issue, but money problem also becomes a very big problem.
Yeah.
In marriages, like say, what do we reign na she be me mu ana what do reign na she oba mu say mu sie musika. Na at a point who say sikasem na koye basa abaako edu hwamo eno saa no especially to say akwantu mu semse na wo hwe bra wa bre pa na gidie ne wo trust and loyalty na osi emikunu anase bia meyere hwade bi su say mam na afide ba woni beba ho so no na ade no aye basa no it becomes a choice if you're willing to forgive because ade no ko ba ne say na it say nipa na make no forgiveness nipa ne na adwen say o sesa na onye bio a anase krapo say o meet you halfway a then you can forgive the person totally. But at the end, say nipa no koso say oh ye de bia na mama abeye choice. And the master I see that will call won. And so Nana Beka say then you don't have love. What is the basis of love?
So what are other aspects of things that we do apart from the adultery, you know? Ubetimi if forgive your partner. Apart from adultery, our sister has given us one when it comes to money aspect in the marriage. It's also part of it. Ebiana, o partner na anye so the way I was expecting. Faithful, yeah.
To see Kabia Moki put together.
Yeah. Apart from there, no, so no. A damn bium na you bet me. Akase, I was a would check. Bear man on us all ban.
My main kind of cranch. No clear back up. Bema. Any powder did me only did be more.
Sex. You are talking about sex.
Because a bear man, a was you sika. Woman and ninny. Says the price of power choke. Sasa. And I do ma or say a man and woman, you say, Mr. Mario, Mr. So, make us I don't make me Casa, make us and go over Jimmy, who will take me differently. But I want to be real. Mumbai, Musian and Ma, Mohammed, excuse me to say, Abia, wow, Hamid, you are good. But me crew more for man, the excuses and old papa. Maybe I got upon them pedia, a crumwa, my breath for my breath, my breath, my breno. Herman me, may catch him. Oh, tea, who didn't mean it, your name by woman. By one many, I say, Mamma can't say, Miss Ember, can you say? Ajinajine mukwa mumpa ajinajine nza onipa no me o me wa me na sika ne tawa onfa nkomo ba fo ni o munyi adwuma yi o bebo mo me ka kire mo
and so you are talking about sex
munya mu fi adwuma yi
okay so we
munsia sex ni yi na mun fidi mema ni yi
okay
that is the true Africans yan kind of correct yan pen correct
okay
what you are asia fidu kunu yi wompam
okay
o fidi ni ya bibia yi o sika na mo kipu no ekromo a yesi han obi ni kuro bo sika no sorry oko Ghana no o sika na ko mo ba na me busa question say o hwebe ma no wompam yi a obako Ghana asa no ba na asa ko twempana o kon abre o say kon ko asa de man so man is hot one pa.
Okay.
All konya na agi na wo so. What you say? You adwuma yi. Wa wo temi you adwuma wo bia na adwuma yi asoba.
Okay.
Me nua man metumfu munyi adwuma yi wo mpa munye ni ya he. Me man ya me ya me.
Okay.
Because you pamuti ne ware mo.
Okay.
Ye ntamo. No kure ba kope.
Okay.
No kure.
Eye
ba kope.
Okay. I will also add communication.
Me add communication me say. Munye mumpa mo adwuma yi. Muye ni yia the mema no okoy yendi okọ da mango obadwene because on the time yesia ma bebre masa ne yeware no mama mu remfi yehuni ma bebre masa ne yeware no mama mu remfi ana mu remfi sa ade no
Okay.
what you say bo na no ni obema bo na no se uye woni ma yie pa okọ hihi
sister ba na question bi ani ho bi
oh mommy kwan kra me bisa me question sam
me kind of crash.
What I'm saying is
when ever says can I save you safe but can so you know
can I ask my can I just
you the train my bre scan me save you akoda suko no mabi akoje di oga
when me say me na me host make me cut off
cut me many problem but I want you to know the truth
Mr. Katido
why okay
no anya excited me man no crowd daddy.
But what I also add is
in and I said they never find any personal bisa.
Yeah.
I didn't find a personal.
Oh boy.
Or some I don't know credit.
So we will also consider about communication in marriage. Like
course.
your partner doesn't communicate anything to you. You don't know what is going on. Can we also add it to
Of
being
course, communication is very important in marriage. Our NBBI kasa. Even cause is here, you should be able to tell Uknu, baby awoko. Say move here. The thing is, the person wouldn't naturally know everything that is going on. And lack of communication there. And no dear, idea say warrior papa. You should be able to trust each other to talk about everything. Then another see where you are all kind of baby now. Say monkasa. How do you communicate? And I say 7 years, and I say we say. Maybe we all crap our own can. Or as you say, why matured enough now, why you should know all these things. But if there is communication, then you can communicate with each other. Na kasa de nye bebre ti se na napoku die ya. And they all kasa bebre because we are there not to nipa ni trim. And I can marriage is based on love. Forgiveness most of the times is based on love. Because we don't nipa na you're willing to make things work and forgive. And she said, oh no, you need to nasi and now we can more discuss. Say this is the situation. Say na me penal. Say na yes, there is communication. Yes.
So will you also consider lack of communication? To forgive your partner if your partner is not communicating that well with you.
I love the way you guys. I love now. You guys are being real now, and I love the being. I love the reality, and the reality is you guys have understood me that we loved you. That is why we love. That is why we married you guys. So I can see from your face that you guys want to learn. Good. Why you going?
And then the idea saying, why did you give him the idea?
I just want to hear the side of his story. Lack of communication.
Let your concentration be on the viewers, not many
not
about
us. Not us.
I'm not talking to you guys.
But nobody will say address here.
No. I'm not.
Viewers.
Okay, viewers. Sorry, viewers. Okay.
Respectfully, viewers.
Okay. Yeah. Viewers will surely understand me because they know I am with you guys. That's why. So at times I might. And they are doing the Bible and say
lack of
communication.
Yeah.
Communication is sit me be man down. Papa, dear na me ya ma wani chia. E babu bi bia ho ban. Bema ediska ko Ghana ska na ko shi na odko yede odko man ma me what go gro mother kase kada bi kire me obi anyina mun kasa kire me ye.
You are just asking, you are talking to your viewers.
I'm talking, but I want to be real to mo ha mo nim those stories say you single for say omunimu krusi biska de ko Ghana this can say I say
omo na omo mbema nenim de omo de kwaye
me patch pretend na what stories ni bi ye nyina ti bi say o de ko twembena me boa this can say
okay
good enti na be ya me no say biska me first can enko ko twembena Ghana
enankwa ana say
na me patch o this can ko Ghana no
oba
no this can man
and there are so many things that can make him give his money to a woman.
Hey,
we don't know.
After mu feki.
We don't know.
Eti mesia akwara bu okwan ho. Onya me me Lucas as a whisker mama ji. O what be that?
Debio.
After the man nya adwuma.
Wakono boni na ekodi.
Akwala ne nam ho na no kono ba ne nam ho no kono hu no se bra mpa cho kreska fa bra me.
Akono boni
ban.
Da bia me be fia me yere so abre. Me yere se na na ya.
Sister ba e de na pogo hu. Busa question me nko na na pogo be free by ndem nim.
So I'm asking, my next question is, what are the processes or steps leading to forgiveness?
With that, you have to take a personal inventory. Yeah, Kasana, you need to sit down and then nipano personally, nipana de no dia no. You sit down, ebia ubefa pen and paper at all. Because naturally, se obiye wadia, the fact that you're forgiving the person doesn't mean you for urefi. But here is the case, you have a partner who keeps repeating all these things. So, trust and mana nipano, down. Not secondly, I feel so. which running now down we are. Ye na ye Christopher. You go before your God. Wa bompaye, I confess it was sin. You know, and the two shall be one. Ukuno and answer we no your bonnet. But then because we penny ye everything based on love, no, you confess the person's sins also to God. Because you don't understand where all these things is coming from. And then thirdly, you confess your sins to your partner. You create a very, let's say, seductive or very romantic or very intimate environment. Na wama wukunu na anase we no abem. You sit down, you talk about what the problem is. Maybe it's lack of communication, maybe it's yemfani say sikasem, maybe it's because of adultery, whatever it is. With the environment being very serene, no, I think say bema biya pesa or babia pesa, it means you become very vulnerable. With jai wuhuna, then you talk about it, what actually is causing this. And then after through that, no, then you ask for forgiveness. What can wasem or no so can asem? Say, dear a woman na make can create my environment near so serene. Say each of you can be vulnerable. Vulnerability is being able to express yourself like you're broken. Mani who send ya dianity. Ebiana me nkola bre me masturbate so much. Ebiana me ya kola no obi rape me. Ebi enti na ebia my sexually sad ya we ma me na ebia meni nso me fa wechi ebia me mama ne papa ye nkola bre me no omo monkomo, they were not communicating. Inti sad ya no ha me ebia sikasem no menim sikaso she. You know, break down, go to your lowest for your man that you say you love. Because this one you want the person to forgive, because nipa ne de wa show mu sade na wa ye me no eye me ya ontimi fa nche wo. But I think say obia sa ade no senia wo ka asem na che nipa na say nipa mienu e ko ntokwa wo de ntokwa ne ko nipa ne mfiu one ne be ko
David.
nti wo bad down wo kasa kire wo nipa na me ya sure say out of say nipa no so ne watena cha wo hu say we nukuradie we efiri wo mu na eba. Why not?
So
My closing remarks.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it will be simple as my sister was saying. Being real, we have to communicate. We need to communicate first, and secondly, we need to be real, and we need to come out to the pressing need of each other. That what causes you to do this, and what should I do to help you? And the only idea we must find out, and that, in my belief, in my request, will help every marriage to grow as we expect or as we looking for in our lives. So, in the man is idea always in some that will lead to break up. But break up no kwano. Ayana e koma obekom na still nipa no mumie no money because still I don't know. Because some say obi antiska enkwari tamfo. What I say, and the crowd in crew more warrior, you need over hundreds of thousands. Nipa one of it is we set amount now at the end of the year break it up. What I keep saying, we must work. Marriage is all about work. Get ready to work if you want to keep your lover. That's it.
What is your closing remarks?
Forgiveness. Forgiveness is a very broad word, and it's something that you should be willing to do in marriage. Because nipa na wone ne te na wone ne bo bra no obeye obone. Bone no ebi mu edu. That sometimes it becomes very difficult for you to forgive the person, because ebi wo ho a wo hwe bia mu mienu mu free ni baby amumenu maduru no na wo hye ade na nipa na timi upon the mo afemu ina na nipa na timi ye wuse ya edu baby ana forgiveness na ya na ye den. But ye kano, everything is based on love. When there is love, you can do anything when you set your mind to it. And what I would say to close is yes, forgiveness is very necessary in marriage. Unless why doing any pan, you don't want to stay with the person anymore. But if you're willing to work for the sake of yourself, most importantly, for yourself, and sana wuknuna bansana nkolane there. No matter how bad the situation is, me sometimes I don't believe in bringing in anybody to come and solve this situation. Because whatever the person did to you, no one fan nipa krono. Nipa experience no obekacho, but wuna yawo no ewo wumu. So you should be able to sit down, analyze the situation, and then bring out the love you have for the person, and then think about other things, and then forgive the person and live happily.
Thank you so much. What can I say? If you have done a partner, whether being a man or the wife, so why you be bonia? Busano, catch and say, my your bonny. Me and meet me ayo sabon, fatcha me. Bombody ne be one and a cassa asami, a chira weary, and asa wukunu. Why ye nimpan bonia? Catch and say, fatcha me. Now, so all busa was a fatchano, no, so fatchano. A son say, Mummy no maba, moo to pint, na kwana mutu no, more genius a mubbe koye, away we ye pa. Intinu so be, will be bonny. Ah, busano son fancho. Na wow, o nipa no so bisa o fachano, fru akoma mu nyina na fachano. Na monwe ke na ade no enkowie endimu enhye Kristo nyam. Ne nyina mu no, ache se ye bompa de bia de ameka no, ye gi adom fi soro. So obetimi ama ye di yakun na yakun edi nkunim. Tisendane na wo hwe nya. This has been the marriage series. Please don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Until we come your way the next time, it's bye from us.